And now we are going to discuss about one of the important parameter, which is the V number. This V number is also called as normalized frequency parameter. As we already discussed in multimode fibers, this V number is the parameter which is used to find out the maximum number of modes allowed by a fiber. V number provides the data which is related to the maximum number of modes allowed by a particular fiber. So here this V number is used to determine number of modes allowed by a fiber. Remember it. And this V number, it is a constant value. This V number value, it depends on fiber dimensions. V number value depends on fiber dimension and also the fiber material and also operating wavelength. Usually these are the parameters which will affect the number of modes. Usually just think, suppose if you take one optical fiber cable, so within this optical fiber cable, how many modes can enter? The number of modes that can propagate within the fiber, that depends on, first thing, the size of the fiber. First of all, the dimensions of the fiber. Suppose if the fiber dimension core radius is high, then it can able to accommodate more number of modes. If the core diameter is smaller, then it will accommodate lesser number of modes. So the first parameter which will affect the number of modes to be propagated within the fiber is fiber dimensions, fiber size, and then with which wavelength the light ray is entering. Suppose if larger wavelength signals are entering, then less number of signals can propagate. If smaller wavelength signals are entering, then it can able to accommodate more number of modes. So one of the parameters is operating wavelength of the entering light signals also. And another parameter is what is the material with which the fiber is made up of. Right? So the factors which will affect the number of modes that are allowed are the fiber dimensions and the fiber material and the operating wavelength of the light signal. So with the help of these three parameters, the normalized frequency parameter is defined. So this normalized frequency parameter, this is equal to V number value is equal to 2 pi a by lambda into numerical aperture. Here what is the numerical aperture? This numerical aperture is equal to square root of n1 square minus n2 square. And what is this A? A is the core radius. 2 into A is the core diameter. If the core diameter is more, V number is more. If V number is more number of modes can be propagated. And the numerical aperture is nothing but the light gathering capacity of any optical fiber cable, which depends on refractive index of core and cladding. So if the material property changes, N1 and N2 values will be changed. If N1 and N2 changes, then light gathering capacity of the fiber also will be changed. So here V number also depends on the numerical aperture of the fiber. And also if the wavelength is larger, if the wavelength of the signal is larger, then less number of modes will enter. If wavelength of the signal is smaller, then more number of modes will be propagated. So here number of modes that can be allowed, that is inversely proportional to the operating wavelength of the light signal. Right? So here this V number is equal to 2 pi a by lambda into numerical aperture divided by lambda. V number is equal to 2 pi a by lambda into numerical aperture. So here for single mode fibers, usually V number value is less than 2.405, and for multi-mode fibers this V number value is greater than 2.405. So here there is a cutoff value which is 2.405. So here if this operating wavelength is the cutoff wavelength, at this cutoff wavelength V number value is exactly equal to 2.405. So here we can define the cutoff wavelength as the wavelength at which V number value is exactly equal to 2.405. So if V number value is equal to 2.405, then the fiber will behave as the single mode fiber, right? So the necessary condition for a multi-mode fiber, just consider a multi-mode fiber. So if we want to convert that multi-mode fiber into single mode fiber, what is the condition, right? So yet V number value is equal to 2.405, it will become, that multi-mode fiber will become the single mode fiber. So this is the factor which will define the number of modes allowed by a multi-mode fiber. And already we learnt number of modes allowed by a step index fiber are V number square by 2. Maximum number of modes allowed by a multi-mode gradient index fiber are V number square by 4.